Again, well, it's finally time for my 300th episode. I personally am not sure how I'd even get this far. So, starting with this episode, I'm going to be trying a new style of the channel that's going to be sort of working from a script. I'm going to be occasionally taking notes about the things I review, so I don't just try and look off a mental image of everything. And so, it's not exactly a written script, like you see on the channel also, but still essentially left note. So, what am I reviewing? I'm going to review one of my favorite science fiction films, Blade Runner. Based on a novel by Philip K. Dick, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? It's definitely one of my favorite science fiction films, so here we go. The Tyrell Corporation created Nexus's class replicant, which, from ultimate perfection of replicant technology, they revolted an off-world colony. As such, Metro Police called Blade Runner's deal with taking them out. It's not called execution, it's called retirement. We truly opened on the world of Los Angeles in the year 2019, and given how the real 2010s turning out, Ridley Scott ended up being incredibly pathetic. Where you see a man named Leon Quarcy taking a void contest, this was used to gauge emotional response. More on that in a moment. So, we cut to the city streets of LA, and we see Rick Deckard, played by Harrison Ford. Deckard is ordering lunch, and is replaced by another man played by Edward James Olmos. As I do have to say, in age of CGI as a norm, the sets had some the practical sets and model works to hold up today. Deckard meets a superior named Brian, and who tells him when the replicants walking the streets. Brian tells Deckard to seek out and eliminate the replicants, saying he needs the old Blade Runner magic. So, Brian and Deckard look at the tape of Leon's white Comcast to determine the next course of action. But then informs some of the other replicants, Roy Batty, played by Rutger Hauer, Chris, played by Dale Hannah, and Zora. Soon, Deckard and some of the spinners approach a Tyrell building, which has to be some of my favorite architecture in any movie. Deckard enters the building as Professor Rachel, played by Sean Young. Deckard then says the replicants, like any other machine, they're either a benefit or a hazard. If they're a benefit, it's not my problem. After Deckard speaks with Mr. Tyrell, he proceeds to give a void confidence to Rachel. She does fairly well the first few questions until she comes to one regarding a dinner consisting of oysters and dog. Ends up showing more concern for the oysters and the dog, exposing her as a replicant. And we cut to Leon meeting with Roy, and we come across a shop called iWorld. They confront Chu, the shop owner, about any information about a replicant's lifespan. He doesn't know anything, he just has the eyes. Chu fears him Tyrell about the matter. He also mentions a man named Sebastian who hit them to Tyrell. Roy then kills Chu, and we cut to Deckard returning home. Deckard investigates Leon's apartment, Herman's, and finds some photographs, as in a snake scale. Returning home, Deckard asks Rachel if she remembers anything, and then he mentions that her memory has been implanted. We then get a first glance of Pris, walking the streets of a cold night. Vangelis scores highlights Stark's turn on the scene. She comes across Sebastian, who invites her into his apartment. Sebastian brings Pris upstairs, and he explains that he's a genetic designer. Pris also brings up that she needs to find her friends. They're heavy interviewed by a unicorn. Deckard goes to the computer to analyze the crime scene. He discovers Sora and goes to Vectech district to inspect a piece of snakeskin. The woman tries to cut the snakeskin synthetic. Sorry, it's kind of late doing this. Deckard tracks Zora, called by a stage name of Miss Salome, to her dressing room. He discovers a piece of snakeskin that matches the snake that was sold to her. At that moment, Zora attempts to escape, but Deckard is in pursuit. I must also bring up the heavy Oriental influence in the design of 2019 LA. This was absolutely eerie then as it is now. We now come to one of the most iconic scenes in the movie, Zora's retirement. She is shot several times by Deckard and falls through several glass store windows. Music steadily heightens the impact of the scene. Deckard meets with Brian and to confirm how many replicas have met, and Deckard then makes his way home. At that moment, Deckard is confronted by Leon about his age, and Deckard tells him about the 4-year lifespan of replicants that give them developing emotions. Leon attempts to kill Deckard, but Rachel attacks him with Deckard's gun. Turning home, Deckard confronts Rachel over a drink. Rachel then asks Deckard if he'll go after her if she went north. Deckard says he would not, but he owes her a debt. Rachel asks if Deckard himself ever took the Void contest. If Deckard falls asleep, Rachel comes over to him and they embrace. Back to Sebastian's apartment, Pris gives herself a new look to better fit in. Where Betty allows him to tell Pris there are too many replicants, and they take Sebastian to confront Tyrell. Before they leave, Sebastian reveals skill in chess as well as the fact he did the next design for Tyrell. Sebastian helps Roy and Pris gain entry into Tyrell's office by beating Tyrell at chess. Roy enters Tyrell's office and asks Tyrell to exit in his life. Tyrell cannot do so, seeing he cannot modify genetic code once it has been set. Outraged, Roy kills Tyrell. Deckard lures Tyrell's murder her and goes to Sebastian's apartment. Claiming that the stairs, Deckard suspects that two remaining replicants may be in the building. Pris, hiding amongst the toys that Sebastian made, attacks Deckard. She attempts to snag his neck and gives her a over the head. Deckard retires her with 2 shots to her torso. So I'm just kind of reading from my notes here, so I'm kind of slurring a bit and also flopping things. So just thinking ahead to ask how this experiment goes with a new style. Reaching the balcony, Roy is hiding in the shadows. He talks down to Deckard after discovering Pris' corpse. Quoting, "Proud of yourself, little man?" Crashes through the wall, and Roy breaks 2 of Deckard's fingers on his right hand, forcing Deckard to shoot with his left hand, and which is not as accurate. Roy be feeling wounds over Pris, but his grief soon turns to anger as he pursues Deckard. Deckard then attempts to climb the apartment, as well as tie the injured fingers on his hand up. Roy stabs a metal stake who his right hand so evenly matched. Roy and Deckard move out to the side of the building as the fight continues. As they reach the roof, filming to his climax as Roy and Deckard continue that battle. However, Roy's life is easy as end, saying it's quite the experience of living there. The stakes in his hand, Roy saves Deckard. Roy then realizes his mistake and goes into the tears and rain speech. With his last breath, Roy releases it up into the air, and his life ends. Deckard returns to his apartment, draws his gun in case someone else is there. Looking for Rachel, he finds her lying in bed. She leaves, Deckard finds an origami unicorn on the ground. As he enters the elevator, the film ends, and there you go. So, that's Blade Runner, and I definitely can say it's a very great movie. Even though it was initially unsuccessful, also when it first came out, and Ridley Scott actually had to fight the studio in order to get the version he wanted out there. It's definitely one of the best science fiction films that has ever been made and ever will be made. The definitely he manages not just to be great on a visual level, but a storytelling one as well. And I also definitely want to give myself a hand for 300 episodes, and I want to thank you all for sticking by me all this time, and that movie reviews are going to continue, as well as the Pokemon reviews, other anime reviews, Western cartoon reviews, X-Wing reviews, talks about video games, rants, responses, and all that good stuff. So, I will see you later.